Hello, my baddie darlings. Today we are going to have some fun with false lashes. Hello, everybody, and welcome to my bathroom. It's kind of a mess right now, but that's okay. It's only because I haven't cleaned it. I'm not in my usual setting. I'm usually either in my bedroom or my ritual room, which I'm gesturing to as if you have any idea what the layout of my house looks like. But today we are in my bathroom. The reason for this is that obviously I'm going to be working with false lashes, and I thought that it might be nice to have really good lighting and possibly a mirror nearby. Not that you can see my mirror over well. We'll work that out. A while ago, I bought these lashes. I don't know if you can see them real well. They're delightfully like little spider web lashes, and I love them, and they're beautiful, and I bought them completely on a whim because I don't have a fucking clue how to wear false lashes. I've tried them once or twice years ago now, and it just did not go well, but I bought these on a whim because they were just so cute, and I figured that it would be fun to watch me fumble with false lashes and figure out how to make those work now as an adult. These lashes, these delightful spiderweb lashes, are made of paper, and I'm pretty sure that they are not reusable. So I kind of want to save them for something special. They cost me like 10 bucks. I don't want to screw them up learning how to put them on. So I went out and I bought these lashes. Also reasonably cute. They're Wet n Wild, so I'm sure they're kind of shitty quality. But they also cost me $1.50, so if I completely ruin them and or they're not reusable, I'm just not that worried about it. Now, both lashes say they come with glue, and that's great, but I don't trust that there's going to be enough of it, especially if I ever want to reuse the Wet n Wild ones, or if, you know, my first application messes up and I need to put more glue on, something like that. So I bought this as well. It is Clear Adhesive by Ardell. It's for strip lashes, which is what I have here, as opposed to individual lashes. You might notice my makeup looks a little weird. I spent a lot of time looking at various tutorials, and what I came up with was that most places said to do your makeup, but not your eyeliner or your lashes until after you put the false lashes on. I don't know how true that's going to end up being. It might be a wreck. We'll find out. I get these out of their box. Seems like a good way to begin. And slide those out. Yep, comes with a little thing of adhesive, which I'll probably start with it because it actually looks like that's a pretty sizable amount of adhesive, more than I honestly expected them to have. So I'm just going to pop the adhesive out first. Alright. And I'm going to make sure that doesn't need to like be opened with a pinprick or anything. Nope, that appears to already be open. I don't know if you can see that on the camera. I don't think you can. But it appears to already be open. Should just need to squeeze to get that to come out. Easy peasy. I have forgotten something. Tweezers. Every single tutorial I came across said that I needed to use a pair of tweezers to grip the lashes during most of this process. Now, that might explain why things went so badly for me in the past, because I definitely did not know to use tweezers. So I'm just gonna pull these off as gently as I can. They've got a little adhesive on them to keep them stuck to the plastic of the display container. There we go. It's actually quite sticky, even before I've applied any kind of glue, so let's see. This in the center. Already quite sticky. Here we go. Let's take this glue. And put it right on that lash line. I'm actually going to move where I'm holding these because I don't want to get glue on the tweezers themselves. So I've got this open. See if I can get a little glue out. I might have been wrong about having to puncture it and to open it up. I've given up on the stuff that came with the lashes, and I'm now using the bottle of eyelash glue I actually bought and paid for. Here's the lash. I'm going to put a little bit of glue on the lash. Oh god, that comes out fast, doesn't it? Just a little line of glue. That seems like way too much glue, but I don't really know what I'm doing, so who knows. Most of them said to focus. Oh, that's definitely too much glue. And now I'm supposed to wait for it to dry and get a little bit tacky, which is counterintuitive to me. Like, I know a lot of things say that you're supposed to do that with various kinds of glues and various kinds of projects, and every single time I'm like, but don't I just want to get it on there while it's wet? The answer obviously is no, or they would have said that. I don't really know how long this drying process is supposed to take. Longer than that. I think that I either put way too much glue on these or I'm extraordinarily impatient because it does not feel like these are drying at all. Like, tacky is not a word I would use. Maybe down here on the ends a little bit. I don't know. I don't know how this is going to go, guys. I think that this glue can now be defined as tacky to the touch. It's supposed to dry clear, so fret not about the white. So, press that against, and it's not staying because it's stuck to my damn tweezers is why. Just to press that as close to my lash line as I can. And then I'm supposed to do the same thing with the other two sides, like squish those into the corners of my lash line. It's not really sticking on this corner, which is problematic. Now you're sticking to my tweezers, also problematic. Shit, let go of my tweezers! Stick to my lash line, not my tweezers, please. Alright, so one is more or less attached, I think. I'm not sure I have it on entirely in this corner. I can't tell. Yeah, no, that's definitely not on all the way. So I have to say, the last time that I tried to do this, I was not yet wearing contacts, like, at all, let alone regularly. And I think that probably made a big difference because I'm much more comfortable just poking things at my eye right now than I ever was before I started wearing contacts. So yeah, I think that's on. I'm going to try putting the other one on. I'm going to peel this one up. Pretty much exactly the same way I peeled the last one up. A little bit of glue residue on my tweezers I'm trying to clean off. There we go. Let's hope the second one goes a little more smoothly than the first one. I encountered two different schools of thought when it came to putting the mascara on before or after the lashes. A couple places said before, without giving a reason, but one or two other places I encountered said to put it on after you have the lashes on to help blend your real lashes with your false lashes. Now, the thing is, these are super unnatural looking lashes, right? Like, nobody's eyelashes actually look like this. So I'm thinking that maybe I should have done my mascara first. So I'm going to do my mascara on this eye, the one that doesn't have the lashes on yet, and see what that looks like. It's going to be difficult because I've only got one hand to work with because I got to hold on to the second lash that I've already put glue on. So here's my mascara. I'm just going to do my top line real fast, just to get some black on there. I think the glue's ready. I think it is time to put the second lash on. That didn't work at all. And at this point I'm concerned that they're too tacky and no longer wet enough. So what I'm discovering is there's a very, look at that ridiculousness, there's a very specific time frame. Like, I think I waited too long because now it's not sticky enough and it's not staying on my eyelid at all. So we're going to try that again. Maybe? I don't know. I'm going to give it a try because I definitely waited too long last time. And now I'm paranoid. Well, going better so far. Still having trouble with this corner. Suspect, since I have the same issue with the other lash, that this is an issue of me not applying it correctly. All the tutorials said to use my tweezers pretty much always. But in this case, I feel like I might get a little more control if I use my fingers, so I'm going to. It hasn't helped anything, but it doesn't seem to have made anything any worse either. I'm hesitant to do this with my eyes closed, because I'm worried I'm going to glue my eyes shut. Not that it's like a super strong glue that I wouldn't be able to open my eyes again, but you understand what I'm saying, don't you, Internet? So it keeps sticking and then popping back up. I don't know what to do about that. Oh, definitely terrible. I would not recommend doing this. This is a terrible idea. I'm doing it anyway for, oh, so many reasons that are stupid and terrible. Great. I've got glue all the fuck over my face, so that's very exciting. But I think it might have worked. I've definitely got glue in places I shouldn't have glue. But the eyelash does seem to be staying down now, which it didn't before. For these to dry a little bit, make sure they're nice and on, nice and tight and sturdy and all of that. Because the glue over in this corner of this eye, this might be shocking to you, but still feels kind of wet and tacky, so I'm going to give that a few minutes to dry, and then I'm going to finish my eye makeup with eyeliner and mascara. So I'm pretty sure these are dry, but I'm going to start with this eye anyway, just to be on the safe side, doing my eyeliner and mascara over there before I come over here to do my eyeliner, just to make sure this corner has as much time as possible to dry. I got my little eyeliner brush and my pot eyeliner, and let's see how this goes. It's of course very different doing this with the lashes on. I don't even know what I'm doing right now. Lashes taking up a lot of the space that I would normally put eyeliner on. I'm worried about bumping it out of space. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to ignore this. This is what I normally use when I do my eyeliner. But I've got this liquid liner that I think might be a better suited to this particular task. So I'm going to try it real fast. I normally fill that cat eye in a little bit more than I'm doing right now, but I think that it kind of works with the spikiness of the lashes. Oh, my hair is caught on my lash. That's delightful. I'm going to go back to my gel for my lower lid. That's a little better. And I'm not going to go super dramatic with my lower lid eyeliner just because I've got all this drama with the lashes that I think that might be a little too much. So I'm going to do the lower lid over here, and then I'll go back to that liquid liner to try and get the upper lid. Going back to this liquid liner. This is really shitty liquid liner. I've had it for ages. I don't use liquid liner very often. I bought it when I was way cheaper about makeup than I am these days. So I wouldn't recommend this necessarily. It's just what I happen to have on hand because I don't usually use liquid liner. Although if I'm going to be using false eyelashes very much in the future, I should probably invest in a decent liquid liner. We shall see. I think my eyelash may have come up in this corner, which is super frustrating after all the work I went to get it on. Turns out I'm not very good with liquid liner, for reasons I don't usually use it. Yeah, so my eyeliner is super uneven. But I honestly don't think that you can tell very much with these giant lashes on. So there we go. I have officially, for the first time ever, successfully put on false eyelashes. So within like 2 seconds of turning off my camera, the inside corners of both lashes started to fall off. So I've once again reapplied glue to both of them. I think they're gonna stay this time, but we'll see. All in all, I would say that this was a pretty successful experiment. I had a few hardships along the way, but I managed to get through. The one thing I will say is that it's super weird. The upper edges of my peripheral vision have this like black fog in them now, which I'm sure I'll get used to over the course of the next hour or so, but right now it's super weird. So that's it. That's my experiment with false eyelashes. I feel pretty good about how it went. I feel comfortable and confident that when I choose to wear them again, be they these or my awesome spiderweb ones or other nice reusable ones that I'm sure I will purchase in the future, that I'll be able to do that and that they'll look fantastic.